Hello, folks. Welcome to the Relationship Builders Customize Your Love Life series. You're chilling here today with Bobby and Joy. So, we're going to talk today about what takes a woman off of a man's wife list. So, what would a man not consider, or what qualities would a woman have to demonstrate to say, no, I would never take her seriously, right? So, coming from the male perspective, Bobby, you're a guy, so
Wow, really?
I know,
Guy?
right? I know, right? I didn't say that, but yeah, what things would you see in a woman that would make you say, I would never take her seriously, or I would never take her home to meet my mom, or she's not the girl for me for sure?
That's not a one answer, sum it up all kind of thing,
Okay.
right? There's another one, like the Rick James talk about the super freak, and that'd be a woman who just dress really like people in high society would call provocatively, you know what I mean? Somebody who wears something really, really short, really, really tight, and just, titties are like, wow, in your face, and the hairdo is just way out there, and the makeup is like, wow. Jewelry is like, holy, you know what I mean? Somebody that's loud, a girl that's loud, and a girl that's very, with a bad attitude too, you know what I mean? And somebody who likes to argue and fight and turn the least little thing into a monster. You know what I mean? Also a woman who doesn't like keep her house very clean, you know what I mean? Some guys don't care, but the majority of guys, like a woman carrier. You don't have to be a clean freak, but just, decent, you know what I mean? And also, I don't think this is a deal breaker or not, because in this society it doesn't matter. But I think one of the great things is a home run for a lot of guys, a woman who cook. And just like a woman like a man who cook, it's the same thing, especially when you're talking about a guy who, works a job, come home at the end of the day, likes to have that.
So that's a woman that you will take home to mom. I'm saying characteristics that would say, or things that would say you wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I mean, it's kind of outlined that, but I think so another thing, like I said, bad attitude, a woman with way too many kids. You know what I mean? No man want to support so many kids that's not his. You know what I mean? 4 or 5, is like too much. So that's the guy that
And hit some nerves with that one.
Yeah, well, that's the honest truth. I'm not really picking on anybody. I'm just saying that for a lot of men, if a woman has 5 or 6 kids, that's a lot for any man to deal with. Unless he just doesn't care and he's gonna go in and he's just gonna try to bum off her, or he just wants somebody to pop out a kid for him and there. But for a guy who's seriously looking for a serious relationship, that's way too much people to deal with. And you're talking about the attitudes, a teenager, when they get into that attitude where they get really stink and rude and just, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's too much for any man to talk to, because, and you don't want to go at a woman kids a certain way, because some women don't like you talking to their kids or dealing with their kids a certain way. So for that reason, a lot of men don't want to get into it, because there's a lot of problems. And also, you're talking about baby daddy issues too. Right, so if the baby father is a jerk, he's gonna come in and make life difficult too as well. So there's so many reasons why most guys don't want a woman with too many kids, because of that as well, right?
Okay.
Another thing is, a woman who's just like, like they say, and that, that's a both way. But for instance, too, like a gold digger, you know what I mean? Now, because with a woman like that, if you gotta be a billionaire making a lot of money, you gotta be sport athlete, because some of them are just the high end gold diggers that they won't look at you if you're not in a certain, making a certain amount of money. You got to be in a 6 or 5 figure range, right? A man wants to know that, a woman that truly checks
more than 5 figure. 5 figure could be 10 grand.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm just saying, right? There's so many numbers, it can go up, right? But it's also, it's also got to deal with, some guys, don't care, but I think certain guys care for a woman that really is into them, right? And a woman who's not superficial too much, you know what I mean? The ones that you can deal with on a level, a woman that you can talk to, not a woman that you're going to argue with and get into fight with because the attitude, so attitude is a very, very big thing too. You know what I mean? So if a woman have a bad attitude, like I said before in a previous video, she could look like a model. She could look like a dime piece. You know what I mean? If her attitude is shit, then that cross off the board completely. You mess around with her for a few days, but until her attitude gets into your face, you're gone. Right? So attitude plays a big role in that as well. Right? So, like I said before, it's not a one-dimensional answer to that. There's so many areas you can go in, because there's so many different things. And again, people are different. no one
yeah.
person are alike.
Of course, but I really wanted to just demonstrate, so these ladies have an idea of if you're looking to get serious with somebody, then maybe these are the things that you want to look at within yourself to say, you know what, if I carry myself a certain way, yes, you should be who you are. But at the same time, you want to keep in mind that if you're looking to become somebody's wife or for a gentleman to take you seriously, then you want to say, these are the things about myself that maybe I should work on because no guy is going to want me or, on a serious level. And if that's what you're looking for, then, you got to play the role. You become the actress. You become that. You start to get into character to be who you want. And that's why I focus on getting relationship ready, because if you want what you want, you got to play the part at the end of the day. Become that person.
Yeah, and,
right?
and this woman, to most of them out there, is like, I know, like you just said about, you got to be yourself and somebody should accept you for who you are. But truly, nobody have to accept you for anything. You know what I mean? So you, like Joy said, you have to put yourself in that position that a man would look at you and say, you know what? I give you the time of day. But your attitude got to be on point, and don't think that because, a guy should love you for you. The truth of the matter is somebody, they have to be something for them to even want to come to you, to step to you to see if I want to be with you for you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's very important that when you're out there, you're not really looking for a relationship, where you just somebody that's going to take anything. You want somebody with substance, depending on where you see yourself going and what you're looking for. You have to stand on that too, right? Because at the end of the day, if you're all over the place and you don't know if you're going to date a rocker dude or you're going to date a hip hop guy, you're going to do a rocker or a hip hop, you have to really know what you're looking for and then try to, like Joy said, play the role. Because, in every society and where people is concerned, you have to put yourself in a position where these are the kind of men that you want to attract. And to attract these kind of men, these are what they're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. So I can definitely go on and on about the topic, and there's so much more you'll get to know through the Customize Your Love Life series to prepare yourself for the ideal relationship you're looking for, because part of customizing your love life is knowing what you want and then being that person in order to get it. So
and one quick thing, Mr. Legal Lady, what they need to know about the L word.
Well, relationship laws and all of those will get incorporated into the teachings of the Customize Your Love Life series. So we're going to close it off for now. You'll see us in our next video, and we'll tell you a little bit more about how this is all going to work. But visit relationshipbuilderexclusive.com, and we'll see you another time. So bye for now, folks.
Yep. Look us up.